If you're over 50 and saving for retirement, this might be the most important video you see all year. Because while millions of Americans are quietly trying to prepare for retirement, the IRS just released new tax brackets. Inflation is sticking around longer than expected, and President Trump just warned that our economy is heading for very rough times. But here's the thing no one tells you. If you're 50 or older, the IRS actually gives you secret tax advantages, but most retirees never use them. Today, we're uncovering the 5 best tax saving strategies for 50-plus savers, and how one couple in Scottsdale, Arizona, used them to completely reshape their retirement. Let's dive in. First, the big picture. Why this matters now. In just the last few months, we've seen major banks increase their 2025 recession risk projections. The Fed is keeping rates higher for longer, and the cost of living is squeezing everyone, especially retirees. So here's the question. If your 401k or IRA is exposed to the market and taxes are likely going up, how do you actually protect what you've saved? That's what Mark and Angela Peterson asked themselves last fall. Mark, a 62-year-old retired fire captain, had about $780,000 in his retirement accounts. Angela had $230,000 from her years as a small business owner. Their goal? Protect what they've built, generate steady income, and leave behind a financial legacy for their grandkids. And that all started with one overlooked move. Tax tip number 1, catch-up contributions. If you're 50 or older, the IRS lets you contribute more to retirement accounts than younger savers. In 2025, that's an extra $7,500 in your 401k and another $1,000 in your IRA. But here's what most people miss. If you're still working part-time or self-employed, this window is your last best chance to pack extra money away pre-tax. Mark took advantage of this 2 years in a row. That's $17,000 they were able to shelter from income taxes. Tax tip number 2, strategic Roth conversions. Now this one requires finesse. The idea is simple. Pay taxes now, at today's lower rates, to avoid paying more later. Mark and Angela didn't convert their entire IRA in one go. They used a staggered approach, converting smaller amounts each year to stay in a lower bracket. Why does this matter? Because if tax rates rise, something even President Trump says is likely, your withdrawals in retirement could be hit harder than you expect. Tax tip 3, the power of qualified charitable distributions, QCDs. This one's a favorite for charitably minded retirees. If you're over 71.2, you can donate directly from your IRA to a qualified charity, and the amount doesn't count as taxable income. Mark and Angela donated $12,000 last year to their church and a local firefighter scholarship fund, lowering their taxable income and still supporting causes they care about. Tax tip 4, asset location optimization. It's not just what you invest in, it's where you hold it. Think of it like organizing your tools. You want the right tools in the right drawers. Angela's Gold IRA, that's held in a tax-deferred account. Their dividend-paying stocks, moved to a taxable brokerage for preferential tax treatment. It's simple reorganization, but it saved them thousands over time. Tax tip 5, rolling over to a Gold IRA. Here's where everything changed. After speaking with a retirement specialist, Mark rolled over $420,000 of his IRA into a Gold IRA, giving him protection against market volatility, inflation, and the growing risk of currency devaluation. Angela followed with $150,000. We just wanted peace of mind, she said, and this gave us that. But here's the real kicker. That journey started with one free offer, an educational Gold IRA guide, and a quick, no-pressure call to understand their options. And that same free offer, it's available to you. If you're 50 or older with at least $100,000 saved in an IRA or 401k, this is your window to protect your nest egg. No gimmicks, no pressure. Just a short, one-on-one educational call to see if a Gold IRA could be the right move for you. Click the link in the description to get your free Gold IRA guide and schedule your call today. It could be the smartest 10 minutes you spend on your retirement this year. You worked hard to build your retirement. Now it's time to protect it. For yourself, your family, and the legacy you leave behind. Don't wait for another market shock or tax hike to start planning. Take the first step now.